When we first got married, one thing I was absolutely notorious for, and it still kind of haunts me today, is burning bread. I am so good at it. I could just win an award. I am really good at burning bread. I'm not sure about you, but that's just a hidden talent, I guess, of mine. But I was thinking today, yesterday was an awesome day at church, an awesome church service, and then today was just like the valley after the mountain, if you know what I mean. It was just one of those days, and I was really bummed out about it. I was really stressed out, and I'm just like, what in the world? I had some time to myself. Gary stayed home with the kids, and I ran up to Walmart, and I literally put my hand on the buggy, and God spoke so clearly into my situation. The enemy, I don't want you to miss this, the enemy is attempting to burn what's cooking inside. I don't want you guys to miss this. Chew on it for a little bit and let it marinate into your heart tonight. The enemy is trying to burn what's cooking. It is so easy. When you burn bread, I know the way that I burn bread, I get distracted. It doesn't take long, and any little bit of a distraction for me, my bread is burnt like that, burnt to a crisp, and it's not good to anybody. The enemy wants to do the same thing in your life. He wants to send people your way. He wants to send opportunities your way. He wants to send things your way to get you so distracted that what's inside is burnt to a crisp and not good to anybody. If you're a mom, overloading your plate, I know is so hard, because there's so many things, so many opportunities at school, whether it's PTA, whether it's stuff at church. There's so many good things, but too much of a good thing is not always a good thing. We've got to be careful that we don't get distracted, because we don't want what's inside to burn. We don't want what's inside our own homes, our families, to struggle and to get that burnt to a crisp, because it's dangerous. It's very hard to reverse, especially bread. You can't reverse it after it's been burnt. You've got to cut those edges off, and you've got to, it's damaged after that. And we've got to be so careful, because the enemy, it says in 1 Peter 5:8, that the enemy comes like a lion, just trying to devour you. And it says in the very next verse, verse 9, 1 Peter 5:9, that we've got to resist him and stand firm in the faith. And I encourage you tonight to stand firm in the faith. Pray that any distractions that the enemy is trying to throw at you right now, sorry, my arm keeps flopping off of the armrest, a distraction. Pray that any distraction that the enemy right now is trying to use against you, and maybe you don't even realize it's a distraction, but I want you to pray specifically today that whatever distraction the enemy has tried to use against you, that you recognize it and you can cut it out. Because it is so easy to get distracted and burn what's on the inside. The enemy is attempting to do that because he knows what's inside is good. If you wait and you take it out at that proper time, that plan and that purpose that God has for your life it's good and it's filling and it's going to help so many people. But if you get distracted and it gets burnt, or it comes out before the time is right, then it's not going to do what God intended it for it to do. Wait on the Lord and stand firm in the faith, and be careful. Don't let the enemy burn what's on the inside. Live life unscripted. Love you guys. Share if you're encouraged today.